are you doing today? I hope you're good. Yes, this is Nurturing the Nurturers, and my name remains Olubumi Adewale Babatunde. I love my name. Love my name. Before getting married, my name was Olubumi Olayemi, and I used to say it with such relish. I'll say Olayemi Olubumi Abiola. You would think that was going to be the name I'll have for life. But let's simply put it this way: I love my identity. I love who I am. So our names are our identities. Yes. So I love myself. I love my name. It took me a long time to get to this position of me saying healthily that I love myself. I love my identity. I had those struggles. So that's a story for another day. Okay, so today we're going to be discussing, like I said, we've been doing overcoming series, and so today we're doing overcoming inferiority complex. Yes. Okay. Okay. What is inferiority complex? All right. Maybe you've noticed I don't do dictionary definitions. I rather will give you a description that helps you be able to identify with it. You know, an internal soulful identification of a particular concept. Okay, so what is inferiority complex? Inferiority complex is that feeling of you thinking you are less than yourself. You look at other people, you've made a comparison between yourself and others, and you feel less. You question your abilities. Yes, it could also show up in some other things, self-doubt and what have you. Those other things, are kind of mixed and related. But if you are the kind of one who finds that your self-esteem is low, yes, this is where the whole thing is, inferiority complex. Now, sometimes the reason why we have such complexities in our lives is because we probably do not have faith in what we can do, our capabilities, our skills, and what have we. So yes, it makes a lot of sense to go ahead and learn some skills. I agree. However, in some situations you just find that maybe you're not even in the midst of people who are trying to intimidate you. Maybe not. But you just find this reasoning of, I'm not just good enough. I'm not just good enough. Now, I must tell you that if you are finding yourself in such a situation, it's most likely because you're focusing on what you do not have. Because you have forgotten that you have a lot. Some other things that you can boast about, some other things that you can handle, maybe naturally, or maybe skills that you have acquired and you are good at. So, the core place for healing when you are dealing with inferiority complexes, identify what your real identity is. Who really are you? Based on one, yes, what you can do, what you can offer, and also based on what your purpose in life is. Let me explain what I mean. If you were to walk into a room full of, say, professionals in your field, let's say you're a lawyer, you get into a room filled with lawyers. I am a lawyer, so I'm using that kind of setup where, yes, I can, picture it this way. And you find that some of them are, outstanding. Let's say, for instance, my class now. I finished 2007, University of Ilorin. Yay! 2007 sets. If any of you sees this, hi! I salute you now. Okay. Now, there's some of us who, one of us is a son by now. I don't know if you watch this in the next couple of years and you'll be like, no, maybe our number has increased. So I'm hoping that our number will have increased if you watch this after 2021. Okay, but at present to 2021, one of us is a son. Yay! Alright. I salute. Then I have other classmates who are doing outstandingly well in other areas of the field of law. At some time in my life, I really started feeling odd because I pulled out of legal practice and I really started feeling detached because I was no more on the advocacy lane and I was no more. But you know why I do not feel minute when I'm with them any longer? There was a time I did, true confession. But the reason why I no more feel minute is I know who I am. Funny enough, true confession, I shouldn't have even studied law. By my 300 level, I realized I should have studied psychology. But I stayed in law. Don't ask me why. I won't tell you today. Okay. But this is the point. The reason why I can stand in front of my classmates today and not discuss law. If we're to discuss law, I most likely will feel very, very uncomfortable because I've not been in practice in the true sense of it. But to simply interact with them as human beings, the reason why I'll be confident to do that is because I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. Some of my classmates have actually started reaching out to me, dealing with soulful things, emotional trauma, dealing with challenges that are real. That is where I belong. So I am saying I have found myself in the place of my purpose, which is my true identity, and therefore I can give my best. So you do the same thing. Check in your life. Ask the questions. Who am I? Why am I here? There's some 5 major questions that Miles Monroe, I was just listening to him today, funny enough, and he asked some very 5 crucial questions. I'll write them out here. Sit down and do that. Ask yourself. I wrote a book on purpose. Yes, how to achieve your unique life purpose. Please come and buy a copy of that book. It will really help. And I made it in a workbook manner, so you can sit down and do some writing. See, the skill of writing actually does a lot of good when it comes to clarity. You know, real clarity. It will help you. So please come buy that book. Now I'll put what Miles Monroe said here, and you get to see what I mean. Sit down. Know who you truly are. Flourish in your own space and identity. Like I said, I am soulful. I wanted to be a criminal lawyer. That was what I wanted to specialize in. But later I found, no, Bumi, that's not where God wants you to be. So I struggled and struggled and struggled. I even had a master's in law. But I look back now and I'm like, should I really have done that to myself? So what I'm telling you is, find what is core about you. When you do find that thing which is essential, which is the core purpose for your existence, you set aside those other things which you're probably not even supposed to have carried as burdens. I hope that made some sense to you. I'm trying to simplify it. Or yes, it sounds too simple, but sometimes it's those simple things that really set us free. They are like the truths that we need to know. What is your purpose? Who really are you? Why are you here? Find that, and you'll find that you can stand amongst any set of people. You may not speak engineering language. You may not speak technology language, but the language which you speak, you know the world needs it, and you speak it loud and clear. So have a good day. I'm not going to make it too long. This remains Nurturing the Nurturers. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.